Okay, so I am Ben, and this is my attempt at starting a YouTube series. I don't have a lot of experience with this. My settings are in Streamlabs OBS. I took probably 10 minutes to watch somebody say this is how it works on YouTube, and then like 3 attempts to get the different scenes to actually record. This is a brand new account. I am not a brand new player to this game. However, hopefully it will come back in just a minute. This is the League client when you're logging in for the first time. Okay, we already have a little bit of a problem. Let's resize this bad boy. You're getting to watch me figure this out live. Alright, in the League of Legends community, I will compete to win. I will compete to win and will support my teammates. I understand that the actions... No, just that actions to undermine that effort are harmful to the game's integrity and my community. Okay, seems... I don't remember this back when I started playing. Let's see, respect my teammates. I will respect my teammates and make every best effort to foster an environment where they can perform. I understand that respect builds trust and that trust is needed for everyone to perform their best. This seems a bit silly, but I understand kind of on some level that they're trying to make a competitive community, I guess. Let's see, I will protect myself and my community. I will protect myself and others by making proper use of communication, reporting, and coordination systems. I will leverage these tools to help myself and my community be the best that we can in every game. This seems like CYOA. So you can't say that something happened and it wasn't your fault. Be my own last line of defense. I will help Riot keep me safe. I will be responsible for my account, devices, personal information, and interactions with third parties. Makes perfect sense to me. This is the disclaimer. Ooh, the Festival of Beasts. Ring in the new year with the Fates mid-set update, featuring new champions and traits. I think this is Teamfight Tactics, so I'm not going to worry about it. Desired name. Let's see if this name is available. I'm perfectly okay with settings being reset. I want this to be about as fresh an account as it can be. Go ahead and watch the cinematic. Just a note. Dear Riot Games, if you're going to explode headphone users, please warn them. So I saw something about missions, and now apparently I'm just loading into a game, because of course I am. Alright, so real quick, we're gonna see if my
Welcome to the League of Legends.
Come out and die!
Okay. Q, W, E, R, D, and F. Alright, so...
Set sail!
click the right mouse button to move around. Makes sense. We can attack minions.
Maybe the powder monkeys.
I can't tell if we have quick cast or not. I actually don't remember.
In League of Legends, you control a champion, a powerful and heroic individual. Each champion has unique and powerful abilities that set them apart from other champions. No two champions are alike.
I do think we're gonna want to quick cast everything. In the Quick Bind UI, I don't know what the Quick Bind UI is. Abilities and summoner spells. Quick cast, shift, and then self cast is alt. I think I can work with this. Level up is control. That's going to be the hardest thing to learn. Target champion only is the whatever the button is above the tilde key. Okay, so we're gonna try and learn the OG
Step 2.
keybinds, because I know on my main account I have them all kind of switch around the root. And the purpose
They will
of this
regret
account is
opposing
going to
me.
be support. We're going to be playing support. So
They
we're
will
going to end up
regret
taking Lux here.
opposing
Let's light it up.
I've played the game before. Champions
Mine's
read
on
through
a
their
map.
abilities. Figure out which one you want to go.
The light
And
will
then just
guide
go with
you,
that.
even now.
I don't understand
I
what
don't have dark secrets.
people would
I
have
have bright
against
ones.
picking up things you don't already know. But maybe that's the thing. Way
Would it
overpowered
help if
in
I
this game, though.
apologized?
Let's see.
The light of Demacia!
You get access to all of the characters eventually. So it's not super important which one you pick, but I don't know for sure.
The light will guide you.
Clear a path to an enemy turret and destroy it.
Did you hear that power plates get power plates? So we
I want to see. No more holding.
it doesn't actually show Scion.
Would it help if I apologize?
When Scion dies, he gets through another way. But I think it's control space roll. It's kind of walking.
The light will guide you, even now. Would it help if I apologize? object of League of Legends is to pierce the enemy's defenses and destroy the Nexus located in the heart of their base.
Talking over her, but yeah. If you didn't hear that, games to get through the towers and destroy the enemy Nexus. The point of this account is going to be me trying to kind of learn some of the myself think now. So yeah, we're gonna focus on playing support. Let's one more at a time. And gonna go from brand new account to whatever I feel like is my understandably we're gonna struggle for a while more than but eventually make a deliberate effort to be the kind of player we wish we could play with. So here you can view all of their abilities. All of this is accessible in the champion information section of like the normal home screen.
Let's light it up.
Like I said, we're going to take Lux because we're focused on playing support. I'm going to try and make it through these tutorials. And then tomorrow I might play some real games. I'm going to be basically learning as I go as far as recording goes and trying to be more interactive and explain kind of my thinking and why I did what I did. And for a while we're probably going to just buy recommended items. Partially that's laziness on my part, and partially like last time I played was before the items were reworked. So I just don't know them all.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay.
Spend your skill points.
So we're going to try and do it using the keybinds, because I know eventually
There are
I'm going
three
to want to
lanes
play
on this
using the
field of
keybinds.
justice, each with its own turrets, inhibitor, and minion waves.
I've been
Okay.
hiding my light long enough.
I think the only lane that doesn't... I think top lane is the lane you would normally go first. But since I know we're playing support, we'll just go this way and see how the
Stay
game
close to the battle to earn experience
figures it
points.
out. Okay, so I see two people going this way.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
Neutral minion camps
I will
appear on
go,
both sides of the map.
Top lane then. Earn experience and level up. Okay. Hopefully we make it top before any of the minions die. And we're trying to stick with default
world
key
has
bindings
seen
as much
enough
as possible. In this mode, minions give you a lot of money. And you have to your stats are strong and they're supposed to be. very, very forgiving. Like, it's still bad to
Your
miss skill
champion
shots.
has leveled up.
Control.
Additional levels allow your champion to improve their abilities.
First blood.
I'm surprised it didn't just give that to me.
Would it help if I apologize?
With how much it's kind of babying me.
Double kill.
Your champion is severely wounded.
I don't think we need to. I think the game is overreacting. And we're gonna farm more gold. And when we go back, we're gonna buy items if it tells us to. I don't know. I guess part of what I'm trying to do here is to get an idea of what the new player experience is, so that I have an understanding of what new players don't get told by the game. What are things that people who have never played the game before? Control E, upgrade our third ability. Structures are immune to most spells. Good to know. The only exception I can think of off the top of my head is Zig's Steady.
Use the recall spell to return to the summoner platform.
Missing skill shots. There's just so much money to be had. It feels like a waste of money going back.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Recall cancels when you take damage or another action, I believe that said. Recall and heal. So it doesn't talk about shopping.
An enemy has been slain.
Lighting the way.
We got a Zonia's. And a refillable because I'm not gonna stay true to my, do the thing. I think we're gonna want to put that on
An
3.
enemy has been slain.
If we're trying to stick with original keybinds,
Executed.
part of what's gonna be hard is remembering where
Executed.
the spells are.
Glow.
Clear a path to an enemy turret and
This lock
destroy
camera is
it.
actually
Rampage.
Would it help if I apologize?
Control R. I can't all steady you, so there's no self-cast for that. What's the cooldown normally on this? 120 seconds? I wonder if it's reduced in this mode. So 4 is normally wards. I think I can live with that. So ideally, as a new player, the best keybinds are whatever is comfortable for you. It does not matter if you want to put your keybinds on the wrong side of the keyboard. You want your skills to be so long as you are comfortable and familiar with the keys, and you can hit them when you want to hit them, without
For my wand.
having to, break your fingers or something, then I would say those are the best keybinds to do.
Killing spree.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Illuminate the enemy.
Unstoppable.
Let's see if I can hit that.
Double kill.
The light
Control
will
T
guide
to level up our first
even
ability.
mine.
I I'm mostly taking this time to kind of familiarize myself with where all my new buttons are. I came originally to this game from playing World of Warcraft, so at the time what was comfortable for me was putting all of my abilities on the number keys, and then using the normal keys to do items. And I was very dependent on holding down the space bar for the camera lock. It does not want to let me unlock the camera in this mode. Which is fine. We can work with it.
Push to the enemy inhibitor.
So this character is currently running out of mana. We need next an item that gives us more mana.
Turrets will come to the defense of friendly champions who are under attack.
Having heal over there is a little weird. Not the end of the world. Thought I needed one more auto attack.
The light will guide you, even now.
It's gonna be a lot of that part of the series, which is fine. It makes not being a new player a little bit more forgiving for everyone else. Though if the forums are to be believed, there's nothing but Smurfs. Everyone's a Smurf. There's no such thing as new players. It's only challenger Smurfs bullying people.
Killing
Sexually, I find that
Executed.
hilarious. But we'll see.
Stay positive.
We shall see. I am going to do my best to not engage with people in a negative manner.
If you can smile,
But I
you
am
can be the light.
human. I come from a place where I was kind of prone to raging out over this game. And I'm basically just trying to kind of work on me.
The light will guide you, even
I
now.
don't think I scale hard enough with items, so we're gonna need some more items. So what does this one do? What is this button? Is this attack move? I don't know if we're gonna use that during this character's move. Probably should. You probably should get used to attack moves. Could also probably get used to like hero click only. But I definitely think we're gonna have a hard enough time just getting the right designs. So if you,
Would it help if I apologize?
Destroy the exposed enemy inhibitor.
By the light!
Victory is near.
we can.
Destroy the enemy nexus.
So for a brand new account, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try and like check all of the little mission boxes.
The light will
ally has been
even
slain.
now.
With the camera lock, I can't actually look at that angle.
Executed.
Which is why having your camera locked all the time is bad. In my opinion, at least. So, adjusting from going from having your camera locked to going to having it unlocked is a bit of a challenge. You have to get used to
Double kill.
remembering where your character
Would
is
it
on
help
the
if
map.
I apologized?
Let's go back. Get a death cap. What is Horizon Focus? Seems good. Void Staff seems good. What is this? So a Blighting Jewel gives ability power and magic penetration.
An enemy has been slain.
I tried. Not even my shield was good enough. Let's see, so one of the things that I want to do in this game, your objective is just to destroy the enemy nexus. Resources.
Rampage.
Almost exceedingly large number of various
Legendary.
abilities you need to learn.
The light will guide you, even now.
Camera.
No more holding.
Control. That ability. Now, I feel like it's quick cast if I hold shift, and it's quick cast with indicator, I guess, if I don't. I don't know. We'll definitely spend some time in a bot match kind of messing with our settings. So this is the one where it teaches you need to shop for gear. And whatever character you chose at the very beginning appears to be the one you're locked into for this entire tutorial. I guess for a brand new player who's never really done anything with this game before, learning one thing at a time is definitely better than
Welcome
trying
to Summoner's Rift. Open the shop and purchase an item.
The shop has many items for sale, some of which are components
That's
for
what it
more
is.
powerful
We
equipment.
quick cast all, we want normal cast to be Shift Q. I think it's D and F.
Demacia must lead by example.
Alright, so in the shop, what do we want? We don't want to start with Spell Thieves. We'll start with Adoran's Ring. like a normal
Slay
human being.
enemy minions.
The whole team appears to be trying to go top lane, so we will go bot lane. Deal a killing blow to 12 minions. So the reason we went Doran's Ring is because it's one of 3 items, all starting with Doran's, that give you extra damage to minions. They are what the game refers to as starter items. And Doran's Ring also gives ability power, which is a stat my character wants. We're still doing excessive damage to minions,
For justice and all things right.
and they're still giving, I think, almost double gold. If it's not double, it's close. Why is my spell? So Shift Q let us in. Because we changed basically so that we quick cast normally, and we normal cast. Why is Tyler? Let's get this first play. It's gold.
Just like experience, you gain gold whenever your champion slays a minion.
It's a little awkward with my abilities right now. Everyone just feels really cramped on the keyboard. Basically what I'm doing compared to what I'm used to. It is a little frustrating that one of the bots started to go top and then came to join us here.
With my magic, your anti-magic, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
But the bots are just
Would it help if I
so it's
apologize?
a whole bunch of gold before we come back.
Has been slain.
I do want to go on top lane now. The jukes. I'm getting juked by bots. I retire. I'm never gonna make it to bronze 4. A little bit too much.
I want to see everything.
We are 700 gold off what it wants us to have. So 2 is not as awkward to hit as 1 for me. I kind of want to just keep the potions on like a need to think about it key. I still can't seem to unlock the camera.
Gonna kill one of us.
You should wait for more of your minions to arrive before
Has
advancing.
been slain.
The light will guide you, even now.
You have a lot of gold. Spend your gold to purchase items for your champion at the shop, next to the summoner platform.
Alright, so hitting the potion
This
there
may
is
be
not
quickly
super
accomplished by
helpful. We're
casting
gonna
the
go top lane
recall
after
spell
this
at
because
any
I'm trying
time.
to get more experience. And if the game
Open
is
the shop and
deliberately
purchase
trying to
an
keep us
item.
from getting experience, that's
The
one
shop
thing,
has
but
many items for sale, some of which are components for more powerful equipment.
An ally has been slain.
Clear a path to an enemy turret and destroy it.
Alright, so let's actually read what our item does. So Luden's Tempest, 80 ability power, 6 magic penetration, 600 mana, 20 ability haste. Echo, damaging abilities deal an additional 116 magic damage to the target and 3 nearby enemies and grants you 15% movement speed for 2 seconds. All other legendary items grant magic
Stay
penetration.
positive.
If I read that correctly. I'm not sure if this is the best item for Lux or
An
not,
enemy has been
but
slain.
it doesn't seem bad.
Would it help if I apologize? Light follows.
Alright, time to get some plays.
Superior tactic.
So So last hitting is not going to be anywhere near this easy in a real game. But because we're playing support, we don't have to worry as much about the ability to last hit. What we're more going to be worried about is placing awards.
Keep believing.
Always be wary around enemy turrets.
Banish the shadows.
Your team has destroyed a
Push to the enemy and hit neutral minion camps appear on both sides of the map.
The light will guide you. Even now.
I wonder what lane they expect you to go down. Like, I know I feel like I have to go down top lane because
an enemy has been
splits the
slain.
experience more evenly. Because if there are 3 people in bot lane,
Your team has
you have to
destroyed
kill
a turret.
the opponents over and over again, or you're going to end up behind the experience. Maybe it'll come up in a normal game.
Would it help if I apologize?
Normally towers hit harder too, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the tutorial exists, but I'm not sure if it teaches people Right now, the basics level up your abilities. I think, like, learning how to level up your abilities with hotkey is probably more important than learning with the stage. It'll serve you well later. Learning to aim your abilities.
The light will guide you. Even now. Would it help
And
if I
learning to last hit
apologize?
moves are probably your bread and butter as a player at this point. A little reminder to spend my gold. I'm going to drop a ward, so I'm in the habit of dropping wards. My tea should be getting to be about the right temperature to drink.
Execute.
Focus and focus is good. Why did I get pinged? We're gonna move
If
that
you
to
can
3.
smile,
We're gonna try and
you
learn
can
that
see
3
the
is our
light.
Zhonya's key. Definitely gonna try and learn that. And I don't think it matters what key you go with, if you rebind it to something you're more
An
comfortable
ally
with.
has been slain.
What I think does matter is that you stick with something consistent. So if
Home
I
is where
wanted
the
to
trash
make
is.
one my Zhonya's key, I would want to put Zhonya's on every character I build Zhonya's on. And for characters I don't build Zhonya's on, I would want to either avoid the key or put something that I would use that is similar. So like stopwatches would go on that key. I need to not have to think about where I put my activatable item. It's kind of funny that the moon can do double, but turret plates give you the
The
exact right
light will
amount.
guide you. Even now.
So 4 for a ward, probably 5 or 6 for a pink ward. Renekton, where are you going? Where were you
The
going?
light will guide you. Even now.
Alright, we're just gonna kind of push and get through this tutorial.
Into battle with hearts aglow.
Being overpowered is fun, don't get me wrong. This game mode is fun because you are ridiculously strong compared to everyone else, but if I wanted to beat up on bots all day, I would go back to playing my main account. where I have all the characters unlocked.
The world has seen enough darkness.
No, my goal for this account is to play mostly normal Summoners Rift matches. And
Double kill.
Would it help if I
I'm gonna try and
apologize?
stick with support.
Oh, I've never been here before.
There will be games where we get out of it, and I'm trying to decide right now how to
The light will guide you.
go about
Even now.
obtaining new characters. I know the game gives you some through the process of leveling up,
Pushing my limits.
but I think we're going to start by playing almost exclusively Lux, and we might buy one of the cheaper characters in the shop. I'm trying to show all of the decisions made on this account in a video. And I know I'm not currently very eloquent or entertaining or whatever, but my goal is to try and be
Will guide you. Even now.
that better. I would have killed him yet.
Would it help if I apologize?
Don't let him headbutt me back into Nexus. That would be embarrassing.
Ace. Executed. Legendary.
Auto attack got canceled. Alright.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's see. So I know that when I get to a place where I play ranked, I'm going to want to have at least 3 characters.
The light will guide you.
And I would want them to fill slightly different roles.
It's my choice.
I'm definitely willing to accept any sort of suggestions, requests.
Your team has destroyed
but-
a turret.
For purposes of this first series,
Legendary.
I'm going to try and limit the games we play and focus on developing good habits as far as like watching the map, watching the mini-map, learning
An
rotations,
enemy has been slain.
getting intense back. And
The light will
I
guide you.
generally relearning the
Even
game.
now.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Legendary.
That's how it feels.
I think I'm going to get the normal leveling up. I think I'm going to grab Alistair a healing shielding support. So probably Janna or Sona, depending on what the game gives me. If I get a Nami, that'll work too. Lots of blue essence to unlock champions. Nice. So this is more or less what the main screen normally looks like. The first thing I'm going to do is come look at our missions. So we would get Master Yi if we play a match-made game, which I think we will do the next time I decide to sit down and record. The only other thing that we really have is this. We'll begin that, but I don't think we'll get anything out of it. So right now, we don't have a whole lot. And in our collection, we own all of one character. let's just look at the characters the game thinks are supports. So we're going to want to pick up, at some point, probably Nami as an easy one. I want to pick up probably Lulu at some point because that's one that I'm not particularly good at. Alistair is solid. Janna is fairly solid. Morgana can be very strong. Zillion can be okay. Tarek, I want to see if what state he's at before I try and bring Tarek into the meta. And I think we're going to stay away from all of these really expensive ones until either much later in the series. I believe you get Nami or Thresh through just leveling up. So I think if I go to home, play League, unlock Legends. So for getting started, daily play rewards. So when you play each day. I don't think we've unlocked this one. So we could go ahead and play a game. What time is it? It's 11:40. It's a little late, but I will play one game. And you could play Summoner's Rift. Because you're leveling an account, I don't think the game mode you play in really matters. I would suggest leveling through URF or through bots, just because they don't take quite as long as a normal game. But for the sake of trying to be true to the goal of this channel, I'm going to play Blind Pick. So we got a mission to basically just use our abilities. It is unlikely we'll be able to cast 20 ultimates in one game, but we'll see. We can try. If we go for a cooldown reduction build, we might get lucky. Alright, so let's see what our first experience with other real players is like. And the things I'm going to try and focus on in this first game are remembering to use wards and watching my mini. So I'm going to try and keep track of what our players are doing. I might not be very good about speaking train of thought, but we'll see how it goes. This is all basically just an experience for me. And with any luck, the more I do this, the better I'll get at it, and the more I'll be able to explain how I approach situations. Alright, we're going to sit and let other people, because I know I can play whatever. We're going to sit and let other people pick things. But, so if you are brand new and you've never seen any of these characters before, I think it's a good idea to kind of try things out and see what you like. And once you've, tried all the free characters, try and work towards learning one. See how much it costs in the store, save up for it, that kind of a thing. But I think it's important to be working towards a goal. We're going to stick with Lux. We don't have access to the summoner spells, not really. So we're going to try and play support Lux. We will wait in the fountain and see kind of where everyone goes. If mid lane's left open, I can play mid lane Lux. I don't anticipate that. Nobody has bothered to say anything in the chat so far, which is fine. Just something interesting. I do think eventually we're going to want to be more communicative with our teammates, but for now, as a new player, I would recommend kind of focusing on yourself and trying to learn your character and what you're doing. So they've got an Akali, which can be problematic. But other than that, I think we'll be okay, unless, I don't know. Warwick can be very strong. Veigar can be very strong. Galio can be annoying, which is a good thing. So the things I'm worried about this game so far is being weaker than the other Lux, being one-shot by the Akali, or having an unkillable Warwick. So I'm going to start by assuming our lane's going to be something like this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions
Demacia
spawn."
must lead by example.
Alright, so let's think. What other characters are there? So their Lux is mid, which is good to know.
Keep believing.
Versus
Minions have spawned.
Bind could be good. So 5 for
Everywhere I
ward
go,
item,
the light follows.
6 for Galio has no health pots. Just little things to note. I saw Lux mid, and now I see Warwick mid. They have
I
a
need to
Veigar.
twirl my wand. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
So unnecessary damage there. We're gonna actually go ahead and just use a health pot. We're gonna focus on trying to harass out our opponents. So auto attack is dead. Okay, I don't understand what all of that was, but it was something. This is bad for us. I need to use a health potion pretty badly.
Everything.
Veigar landed spells more really powerful. Which is not good for us.
An enemy has been slain.
The light will guide you, even now.
I think we'll settle for the experience. The Lux is still mid. It's getting ganged up on mid
An
there.
enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
For justice and all things bright.
Alright, so Lee Sin should get here before the wave crashes. For this lane, I think the blasting wand is probably the most useful thing.
If you can smile, you can be the light.
I don't understand, but
Your journey has reached its conclusion.
we could shield max, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we want to max our third ability, and then we're just going to try and move up and make sure that they have a hard time getting in. It would be nice if we had a ward to put down.
Pushing my limit.
Punch!
I'm a little confused by this person. The Lux is missing. She could be coming for us.
I don't have that. Right one.
Shut down.
This is my turn. Would it help if I apologize?
Pop this.
An ally has been slain.
Is to never give up.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Shine bright! Hey, who are you calling a lady? Stay positive.
Second chance. Mercy is no kindness.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Holly's not farming really well. We could take the plate, but they'll be back. It's not worth it. It's better to just farm.
May your spirit find
Can't believe we actually got that off.
An enemy has been slain.
But it's okay.
That and the world will be yours to destroy.
We'll support the whole
all
thing.
shine
The
on.
book is good, and Sword Shoes are also good. And I think the Riven can handle... we should have bought a sweeper.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
Slain an enemy.
The light will guide you.
Alright, so
Even
we did see
now.
the lights coming down. So their enemies are using wards, so that's a thing. This guy is completely out of mana.
But not
Ability. I see 2 people mid, 1 person's dead, and 1 person top, so I don't feel like I need to worry about placing this ward a little further out.
Shut down.
We can do this.
Slain an enemy.
The light will guide you.
I don't know how else to tell him that people are coming to try and murder him.
I want to see
So 3,
everything.
4 is going to be sweeper. And then we'll grab a pink ward and we'll try putting it on 6. So sorry, you're getting to watch me try and like learn feelings, which is probably fascinating. But I think in order
Lighting the
to
way.
play better,
Smile.
I'm
See the light.
oh boy, this is awkward. Try not to die.
The light will
I
guide
didn't
you.
do anything but welcome
Even now.
first.
rethink.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So that's me pressing
Would it
all of
help
my
if I
buttons when one of them
An
was
ally has been slain. Dominating.
Towers do a lot of damage. So just kind of very carefully grabbing people when they get in tower range has been very effective this game.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I'm not very good at this. We do need Azonias. Let's go for this
Into battle
component.
with
Teenage
my
Codex
cousin.
first.
Destroyed a turret.
I'm gonna wait because that little bit of gold. Oh no, it's not 35. It's 65. Never mind. I
Enemy
thought I had
killing spree.
almost enough gold. The Akali's starting to get scary, but Zonia's is an item.
Pushing my limits.
I will need some sort of healing reduction for the Warwick at some point.
An enemy has been slain.
My train.
I don't have dark secrets.
An ally has been slain.
6. It's fine. He's dumb. Hopefully he's was
An
part
has
though.
been slain.
We share
Ability
the
haste is
same
good.
home, but not the same beliefs.
But I think armor, because I need to stack this up, I think the armor is going to be better for us in the long run. What I'm trying to say is I think stacking it up sooner is going to be a better short-term game.
Losing is just
Then
an
a little bit of-
opportunity to shine even brighter.
Ability haste. I'm trying to learn the new terms. Alright, 15 minutes into the game, and nobody's taken a dragon. Can we do dragon? I know this person is showing off. That's, I think, the only
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
The light will guide you, even now.
An ally has been slain.
tower plates are gone, so there's...
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That is awkward. I might just revert to my jank controls because I'm just so used to them. I don't know. I think the series will be harder if I don't. So I guess it becomes a option. I'm probably going to upload this to YouTube just as is. Just like raw static footage. And you're welcome to enjoy or for the sake of practice, I'll make it separate videos. Push buttons, bang. I don't know what to do about it. Buttons. Enemy team Rome get killed. Not sure what to do with this team.
An ally
I don't
has
think
been
I'm
slain.
good enough to help this team.
Ooh, I've never been here
So,
before.
like, there's just a lot of people not doing anything productive.
An ally has been slain.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Leaving.
You have slain
I
an
don't think
enemy.
Riven needed me. I think Riven had that the whole time.
Apologize.
An enemy has been slain.
Follows.
Four is the sweeper. It's gonna be so hard to remember.
An enemy has been slain.
I
Ace.
think they were AFK.
The light will guide you, even now.
Alright, so we are tied for highest level as the support because we just stay in lanes instead of wandering about doing I don't know what.
Killing spree.
I wanted this to be on that.
Shut down.
Put a reward over.
We can do this.
Why? Alex Farr.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I want to see
An enemy has been slain.
So I'm getting health regen from the red buff, which is why this isn't the worst thing I can do.
by the light.
Has been slain.
So I think Lux needs to worry about controlling space. So I need to be deliberately.
The light will guide you.
You definitely went a damage build this game. I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Oof! I didn't have enough proc damage. If I was soloing Lux,
An enemy has been slain.
because the passive proc benefits from AP. Oh no, my tea is cold. It's getting cold. I need to drink it before I finish the match, probably. What are our options here? What are our item options?
We all shine on.
An ally has been slain.
Our team is mostly AD. This would probably be a good option.
An enemy has been slain.
And then we'll finish it off with a Morellonomicon
Into battle with hearts aglow.
and call it the build. Actually, no, we do have Ludens. We could sell Ludens for
You have slain an enemy.
Would it help if I apologize? A beacon in battle.
have the potential to be very low. So someone said something in chat. I think the first thing that I had communicated to me in the entirety of League of Legends was B.
Slain. A summoner has disconnected. Ally has been slain.
is probably doing dragon, if I had to bet.
The world has seen enough darkness.
An enemy has been slain.
I got nothing. Absolutely needed somebody else to do damage there. What are our mage items? Yes. Grievous Wounds. I think Grievous Wounds is going to be important here. I'll probably end up having to sell this and that and go full AP. I don't know. I'm not warding very well. I've been sitting on a lot of wards. I haven't been clearing wards very well. But it is the first game, so I won't worry about it too much.
Losing is just an
what's on my
opportunity to
checklist?
shine even brighter.
So I think Everfrost was the item that stuns.
Ooh, I bet it's beautiful.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable. A summoner has reconnected. Shut down.
It can't be everywhere.
The
Which is
light will
definitely
guide
a
you.
struggle.
Even now.
But that's true. The Kali will both just kind of one-shot me. So I have to outplay with Zonias. Outplay them both. I needed to dodge the first hit of damage, or I was just dead.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Definitely bad. Bad use of Zonias there. A fairly double-edged sword. Just not a lot.
The thing about light is, it never really dies.
An ally has been slain.
I don't think the Riven's particularly bad. I'm not super worried about trying to get We had to ghost there. That wasn't a question.
Shut down.
I'm okay with playing it out.
I want to see.
Enemy base sprung. Enemy rampage. You have slain an enemy. Enemy rampage.
Would it help if I apologize?
I mean, it's gonna be really hard to burst out the
Lighting the way.
Akali. But I do think we have to sell Ardent and try. Like, we can't really afford to be a support this game.
If you can smile, you can be the light.
How much more did I need? I needed 100. The ward item would get me there. I think that's what we do. We sell the ward item, we go back to having natural wards. Take blue wards. And then we'll buy a void staff.
An enemy has been slain. Has been slain.
It's unfortunate. I needed just a tiny bit more magic damage. Did kill the Veigar there?
Shut down.
We're in this together.
So I really need to see what's there. That was bad.
Shut down.
I'll protect you.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Together.
An inhibitor. Shut down.
I'll protect you. The battle of hearts and minds.
Ally has been slain. Enemy team slain.
This is ability power enough. That is interesting. So there's a thing you can do in this game.
My limit.
I don't think that's the direction I'd have gone with it, but that's what makes him happy. We got her. Now the Warwick coming from behind us is a bad thing. Because I used to go. Riven could keep going. But that's what it is.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been shut down.
This man dies 100% of the time.
Ally has
see. Is there anything we can do in the next 30 seconds? Not really. They still respawn in time for the dragon, which is
We
unfortunate
all shine on.
for us.
Like a diamond.
So how do we enable the Riven to carry this game?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Part of that requires the Riven to come to this place.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
To never give up.
Alright, do need to worry about the Baron.
An ally has been slain.
I'm out of
An
position, so
enemy
I'm
has
just
been
going to...
slain. An ally has been slain. Ally is slain. Your team has destroyed
Something
a
fell
turret.
out.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
It's okay.
Shut down.
It works.
The enemy's inhibitor has
I like it. I
respawned.
dig it. So we could have played Not Dying to the Warwick better there. Alright, so all we were hoping for is to get our game of the day out of the way. Neat. Daily play. Okay, let's see. What character do I want? If I'm gonna play AD carry, I think I want to take Tristana.
Once a bandle gunner, always a bandle gunner.
But, so there are two ways you can think about this. You can take the cheap character, or you can take an expensive character. I think we take Caitlyn because Tristana is relatively cheap, and I can regret this, but I also don't mind playing
I'm on
Caitlyn.
the case.
I don't really want Ezreal on this account. Alright, so with that we unlock Master Yi. I assume by somebody else. Oh no, I did get an S. Yeah, Riven did the work and we were right there helping out. So hopefully that wasn't too bad for an hour and a half. I'm going to try and trim this down into 2 or 3 videos showing bits and pieces of stuff. I will likely like pause the video and talk about bits and pieces. And we'll see where it goes from there. I'll chop this up and try and upload it probably tomorrow.